Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest question. I'm not 100% sure how he'll come out. I would imagine that there will be a game plan. I mean, it's not like it's a whim. I mean, that thing that happened 2 weeks ago now, that was very much on a whim, calling a press conference and whatever it was, 30 minutes notice, and very emotional, very sort of off the cuff, I would say, that whole thing. Like, in this case, they've had a lot of time for, I'm sure, their administration and him and their SID and all that to figure out what exactly he's going to say and what his message is going to be and what he's going to try to stick to. So I'd imagine it's going to be a little bit more controlled. I don't think he's going to be, making wild statements, but I think his general vibe will be, I stand by what I said in terms of defending Texas A&M and defending our players, and he'll probably stay away from any of the very Saban-specific stuff, but he should be pressed on it because, again, sort of the open question that came out of that whole thing was 10 times during that press conference he made sort of vague accusations about Nick Saban, about, his assistants know who he really is and what he's really done, and there wasn't anything more. There wasn't any more meat on that bone, but either he has to advance that and say something more or take it back. I mean, it's hard for him just to continue to say, well, I said what I said, like, I'm just going to leave it at that. Like, I don't know. Like, that, I think he has to sort of move one way or the other on that. I'm sure he'll kind of move it backwards a little bit. So that'll be my expectations. I think, the SEC, whether it's been explicit or not, is obviously kind of trying to get them to tone it down. But I don't think they've issued a gag order necessarily. So, again, I think, it'll be controlled and a little bit less emotional than what it was before.